Hello and welcome to the Fourth Down Fiasco. I am your host, Tanner Vinsky, and with me is my co-host, Danny Weber. We are getting into week 10 of the NFL season, which is a little over the halfway point because we do 17 or what is it now, 19 weeks or 18 weeks instead of 17?
18.
Yeah, it's 18
Yeah,
because
18.
it's 17, which is annoying. So, I guess it makes the midway point easier to identify because it's week 9, but we're doing it a week later because we had 2 byes this week. Danny's team and Jordan's team did not play. My team didn't either, for my sanity's sake. Fucking despicable. But make sure to check us out on all social media platform, Fourth Down Fiasco, on Instagram and YouTube, and if you also TikTok. And then if you want to find us on X/Twitter, it is Fourth Down _pod because Elon Musk is a bastard. Make sure to use our sign up link, sign up expert or sign up /expert, right? Or
signupexpert.com/fiasco.
Dude, I always fuck it up. I don't know why. Like I can't. I gotta just sit there and study it. Like I gotta look at it in front of me and make sure I got our.
Just write it down over and over again.
Yeah, exactly. Just like look like I'm an insane person to write it on a scratch piece of paper. That's how I used to study. So maybe that would be the way to actually get it drilled in my head. Regardless, use that. Make a $5 bet, $10 bet, $15 bet, whatever you want to do. We're not going to judge you. Make as many bets as you want and listen to our advice. Also, we're going to do mid-season awards today. So look at what we're thinking, and that might be a good way to bet. And then if you lose money, go fuck yourself. Sorry to say it. Just the way it goes. So run down to the show today.
But if you win, you're welcome.
Yeah, exactly. We appreciate it. Run down to the show is we're going to do our fiasco. Well, actually, Danny's going to start us with some ELF news because we got to make sure to check our bases, make sure we're keeping all the Europeans involved, as well as we're mostly kind of excited for that because not really any of our teams are having a good season right now. So kind of looking forward to the European League right now. And then after that, we're going to do Fiasco Awards. We're going to do some mid-season awards. Like I said, we're coming a week later, but still mid-season-ish. We're close enough. Yeah. And then we're going to wrap it up with our pick'ems, as always. So, Danny, what are the news over the pond? What's going on over there?
So, over the pond, there was still very hush-hush on over what league is going to happen. EFA, ELF, UFL, who knows? But we did get an announcement end of last week, which was pretty exciting. 3 new franchises, 2 of them correlated to the EFA. The London franchise, no team tag to it, but we have found stuff in a trademark UK database that they're calling themselves the Guard. So that'll be interesting. Some people aren't a big fan of the name, but to each their own. And then Milano is coming back, but not as the Seaman. No more Seaman for the EFA. And then a 3rd team out of Switzerland that did not announce what league. They just announced that they're a franchise under with new ownership, the Alpine Rams. And their logo is actually pretty sick.
I actually haven't seen the logo. I didn't know about the Switzerland one. I knew about the other 2. But...
Yeah. Here, I'll pull it up real quick just to show you. If you haven't seen them, go check out ELF Network on Instagram, and you can see their post.
I feel like the Ram logo is always like an easy win. Like it's just like an easy one to look good.
No, yeah, it's hard to beat. Like a little navy and gold.
Yeah, no, it looks good.
Yeah.
Somehow the NFL franchise fucks up the Ram logo though. Every like college team, every like minor league team, like you have a Ram logo, and it's like, oh yeah, that looks pretty good. You know, even the freaking Dodge Rams have a nice logo on them, but the NFL franchise can figure it out.
Oh, apparently that this logo is not the final version. There may be tweaks.
Well,
I don't think they should, unless that's just a rip-off image of a ram. Then change it.
Yeah, maybe put a little effort into it.
But no, I don't know if you saw on our own Instagram, I launched a hypothetical London Guard franchise logo.
I did see the logo. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
I got roasted in the comments for it. Also, I said guards instead of guard, and that was
there's no S.
There's no S. That I made a typo. I'm sorry, guys. Half the comments in the section are it's guard, not guards, and It helped
I mean,
our attention.
guard sounds way worse than guards.
Yeah.
So.
Like London Guards, team names without an S just sound weird.
Yep.
Like, what is it? There's only 5 major 4 sports teams without a letter S or something like that.
What the fuck, dude? This post popped off. What the hell?
Yeah, I know. But then, yeah, it helped.
30 likes and 30 comments. What?
Yeah, and then the comments were like, "It's guard, not guards." But
interesting.
Yeah, I had fun with it.
Yeah, no, I don't know why you wouldn't just drop the S, but we'll see. I mean, hey, we looked up trademark stuff. I mean, there's a good chance that it's not even that, and they could just be blindsided, right?
Yeah, and technically under the trademark, it is Guard AFC.
Oh, okay.
Guard American Football Club.
Nice.
Hopefully, it is not that, because we will be like the Tyrol Raiders and calling it the Tyrol Raiders and not the Raiders of Tyrol.
Yep. Yeah, those are always annoying to deal with, but
yeah. So
we'll do our best.
That's all the big news in the European football sphere. Everyone's being real non-transparent, even though the EFA is like, let's be transparent. So
they're just not doing it.
Come on, guys. But also, I guess the owner of the London team, he owns Leyton Orient FC, which is a London-based soccer club or football club. I forget what league it's in, but I know it's in one of the upper leagues. He's also the CEO of Fubo.
Oh, cool.
So, dude, bringing in some money, which should help.
Well, it means it should be easy to watch the games because you just need like.
No, yeah, I feel like this guy is great for any league that's going to start because they have the broadcasting there, and London already has a team because they're just going to play at the soccer stadium that he already owns.
Yeah,
so
makes it easy too.
Works out. But yeah, Fiasco Awards.
Yeah, let's get into them. So we'll start from the, complimentary to the uncomplimentary. So we'll go with Big Dog, which is pretty obvious if anybody was watching football this weekend. It's Jonathan Taylor. 32 carries for 244 yards, 7.6 average, 3 rushing touchdowns, and then tacks on 3 receptions for 42 yards just for the hell of it. I mean, it's a ridiculous season for him. I don't know what else there is to say. I think he is like one of 5 players to have, 1,300 yards at this point in the season. I think it was like on a list with like Sean Alexander and Barry Sanders and guys like that. I mean, it's just utter dominance,
Yeah, he has over 1,100 rushing yards already. And what's even more wild is Rico Dowdle. Just shout out Rico Dowdle, who's 3rd in the NFL after like starting in week 5.
Does he really have the 3rd most yards?
Rico Dowdle?
Holy shit, that's insane.
Yeah, Rico Dowdle's played like half the games and has 300 yards.
Dude, he's a dog. Rico Dowdle's. I didn't realize this too until I was watching the broadcast that he's a Carolina boy like through and through. He played high school in Asheville, went to U.S. University of Southern.
Yeah, I just see that.
University of South Carolina, not University of Southern California, and then now he's with the Panthers. So pretty cool to see.
Born in NC, went to SC for college, and now back in NC. Wow.
Charlotte kind of operates both. It's right there on the border.
No, yeah, I just think I in my brain I go Carolina's by the color of the sports team because like
nice.
Like South Carolina is usually all red and North Carolina is all blue.
Yep.
So whenever I see a Carolina team, it's either red or blue, and I just say wherever it is. That's how my brain thinks of sports.
Yeah, just don't worry about Coastal Carolina or NC State or
the
ones that completely break that for you.
Nope.
They don't exist.
That's
just Duke and UNC, right?
Yeah. If you like, it's that meme where it's like the dude's digging and he's almost at the diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the one where it's turning around. Like I'm not getting up there.
Yeah, you're not going to it.
No.
But yeah, I mean, we'll speak more on Jonathan Taylor later as a little bit of a spoiler, just in what he's been doing this season. But Crazy win for the Colts. I mean, it was looking like Atlanta was going to get it, to be honest.
Yeah.
For the majority of the game, and then just fucking incompetence towards the end there. I mean, like, it's just so unfortunate because, like, they had them, and you get into the overtime period, and like the way they managed the clock towards the end of the fourth quarter was terrible. Like, they didn't take any chances down the field, just essentially punting it to overtime. They get into overtime, and they just immediately go 3-and-out. Michael Penix, like, looks horrible. Colts defense just walks them down, and then they're just able to run it down the field and score an overtime touchdown. And it's just, this is the game that, like, Atlanta, they were in it, and it's the type of game you need to steal, just to give you morale and, maybe have a chance of saving your season, but they just blew it.
4-5 in the NFC South is a lot better than 3-6.
Oh, absolutely. 4-5 gives you a fighting chance. I mean,
yeah.
Bucks are at 6-3. You're only 2 games back. You can make something happen.
5-5.
Yeah, but they just terrible towards the end of the game, and it was really annoying as we do those weekly pick'ems, and the spread was 5.5. And like the whole fourth quarter, I'm sitting there and I'm like, I got this. I'm the only one that picked Atlanta. I'm like, all right, I got this. Like, even if the Colts win, they're going to win by a field goal at this stage, just the way the game's going. And then they're in field goal range, and Jonathan Taylor's just not getting tackled by anybody. Like, the Atlanta defense just gave up, and nobody's tackling them. I'm like, all right, well, yeah, they win by 6, I guess.
Next year, we do I kind of forgot about them, your pick'em thing.
Mm-hmm.
But we should try to get a big FDF group and still do the $5 entry. That'd be fun.
Do like the picks by spread.
Yeah. So you can get a bunch of people in there.
I mean, we got a good amount of people in there already, so we would just need to add all the.
Yeah, but I'm saying just anyone in the FDF sphere want to do it.
Yeah. I'm down.
Yeah.
I like throwing away $5 every week anyways too, so.
I was talking to other Jordan about it this week. He's like, I won twice. He's like, I made my money back for the year, so I don't care what happens. He's like, I'm walking out with a profit. I'm like, good for you.
I won week 1 and then it just shit my pants the rest of the time. So I think I paid for my buy-in, but I didn't make any money. I think I would need to win again to like make a profit.
Yeah. He was saying, Jordan was saying you have to win twice to at least make any money.
Yeah. So I got to win another time.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, let's move to Unsung, which was also another great game, which was Danielle Hunter against the Jaguars, where the Jaguars had that game by the balls and then give up, 26 points in the fourth quarter? 29?
I think so. Yeah, 26.
26. Yeah,
yep.
Horrible. But regardless of that, Danielle Hunter had a fucking game and a half, dude. 7 tackles, 4 TFLs, 4 QB hits, 3.5 sacks. I mean, if Jonathan Taylor didn't have 280 yards, he would probably be big dog because that's just like an insane dominant defensive performance that genuinely led to them shutting out Jacksonville in the fourth quarter, led them to, just completely wrecking the momentum of this game. Because the game was 29-10 going into the fourth. Like, this was all Jacksonville had to do was cruise control their way to a victory, and Houston had no part of that at all. And there was a lot of stuff that was going. Offense was picking up in the fourth quarter, which was helping a little bit, but I really do think this is like a defensive win for Houston. Even though you look at a 29-36 score and you're like, oh, I don't really think the defense does anything. But I mean, they were just so disruptive in that fourth quarter, and it was the major reason they could come back from this.
But no, I'm just looking at the fourth quarter. Yeah, Jacksonville took no time off the clock whatsoever.
Yeah. Which, again, these teams that have these leads, man, they just, I swear, like, when you're sitting there and it's 29-10, I mean, you have a 19-point lead? I mean, come on now. It is so hard to lose to that. And teams just don't know how to run out the clock. Like, they don't know how to play the time of possession.
You scored to go up 19 with a minute and a half left in the third quarter and lost.
Yeah, I mean, it's practically just you just need to burn 16 minutes of football.
And in an embarrassing fashion with the pick 6 at the end of the game.
I know, yeah.
Oh, Like 30 to 29, not too bad. But adding that extra 6 in there is pretty disappointing.
Yeah. Oh, no, it feels terrible. Lawrence's only pick through the day. And not to give Lawrence any credit. He was terrible in that game. But
no, yeah.
Still sucks to lose on that manner.
Yeah.
All right, so last award. This is a fun little throwback for us because I remember when we started the podcast, Jordan smokes crack with his football takes. I mean, I'll just point that out to him right now. I'm sure he's listening. But I remember when we were first starting this, and it was the Josh Allen hate that he had. And, well, spoilers, Josh Allen. And the Josh Allen hate that he had, and I was like, okay, I can get it. Like, he gets a little overrated. I still think he's really good, but I can see it. No, the reason he hates Josh Allen, or he did, was because he was like, Dak is a better quarterback than Josh Allen. And I remember just sitting there, and I'm like, dude, I'm high on Dak. Like, I'm higher on Dak than most people. Dak is not better than Josh Allen, even with a performance like this. Like, that's just not the case. And even Dak playing some of the best football in his career, I still don't think he's there. But it's just, we started off as like, oh, let's be the Josh Allen hate podcast, and that'll be kind of funny. And we kind of stopped doing that. And now we're here giving him a fiasco winner. And not really because he had a bad game, which is the funniest part. Like, he had 306 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, he played relatively well, had over a 50% completion percentage. I mean, he lost the fucking Dolphins, though, in embarrassing fashion. So, like,
not even just lost, like belt to ass. Like,
yeah, just got decimated by the Dolphins. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
that they lost 30-13. Like, they should have been able to sleepwalk their way into this game. But I guess, I don't know, maybe all the Buffalo players were out partying and just showed up unprepared. But they couldn't get anything going on the ground. They couldn't get anything going in the air. I mean, all their points came in the fourth quarter. I mean, it was all garbage time points. So
also, I want to say, I know you're at your own 37-yard line, but if there's a minute and 15 seconds left in the game, why are you punting?
Yeah.
When you're losing?
Just go for it. Like, why not?
That's just waving the white flag. Like, here's the ball back, run 2 plays and kneel it out, because they had no timeouts or anything.
I mean, I guess if it is 30-13 at that point, though, it's like
just go for on 4th and 8. Wild, more crazier things have happened.
I know, but it's one of those, because what would you need to win there? You're at 13 points. You would need 3 touchdowns.
Throw a Hail Mary at that point.
But the thing is you got to take the optics of like getting injured, right? Like, it's at that point, it's like you're down 3 touchdowns. There's a minute and a half left. In order to win, you would need to score, onside kick, score immediately, onside kick, score immediately, you know?
I would rather throw up a Hail Mary. They're going to kneel it anyways. The punt, I just don't like the way a punt looks.
No, I agree. Like, I think there's like a threshold, though. I think there's like a point where it's like, we have lost this game. Let's get out of here without injuries, right? Because it's a football game. Like, we've seen, I mean, Jaden broke his arm when they were still keeping him in the game when they were down so much, you know? So, like, when it's 3 scores, I think that's the case. I hate it when it's a 2-score game because, like, a 2-score game, you just need 1 onside kick, right?
Yeah. And Cincinnati recovered one the other week, so.
Yeah, I mean, you can recover an onside kick. Like, that's the thing. But you can't – recovering 2 is not probably going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
But that would require an insane collapse. Regardless, most of Josh Allen's points came into garbage time. He had 2 turnovers. This isn't like a staunch Miami defense. It's not like he was playing one of the best defenses in the league. Miami's defense has not been great this year by any means.
Yeah.
Not the performance you want to see from an NFL or an MVP caliber quarterback. All right.
And so I'm looking at the play, like the drive summary. Third quarter had 2 drives in it. Buffalo started with it and took it for 9 minutes, and that's when he threw an interception on 3rd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Oh, that's so demoralizing.
Yeah. And then Miami took 4 minutes and punted the ball. So the other Buffalo drive started with 2 minutes left in the 3rd, but finished in the 4th with a touchdown and a failed 2-point conversion. If you don't throw that pick in the end zone, it's 14-14. or 14-16. And then Tua throws a pick the next possession.
I mean, that's just a classic Tua, though. I mean, Tua's going to be throwing interceptions no matter how the game's looking. I mean, he had 2 today in this game, right?
Did he? I don't know. But then, Tua threw a pick, and then Josh Allen fumbled it. He had 2. He went 2 and 2.
Yeah, I mean, that's just even with Tua's belt to ass in the other team, he's going to go out there and throw picks,
But Josh Allen had 2 turnovers. Tua had 2 turnovers, and it's 30-13.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to get into semantics, I'm sure there's a worse performance than this, but there's not like a more embarrassing performance, right? Like,
no, it's just the teams and the seasons that it's been going. This is bad. I understand division, but like Buffalo has been daddy to Miami since Josh Allen came to Buffalo.
I forget what it was. There's an insane stat where I think prior to this year, the Bills had I don't know. It was something. They had an insane streak of wins against their division. Like they had just constantly kept winning every game in their division for the last couple of years. And obviously it wasn't just this game because they lost to the Patriots this year too. But I mean, they've had an insane hierarchy on their division, and now it's finally falling. But yeah, I don't know what the stat was. It was some sort of game streak of winning in their division, or maybe it was away games in their division. Like they have won so many away games in their division in a row.
Buffalo had 7 straight games against Miami. They've won.
There, okay, maybe that was it. Yeah, so this would have been the 8th if they would have won.
Yeah.
So still, I mean, 7 straight against Miami, and then to lose.
That's 4 years of football.
Yeah. So yeah, you haven't lost to Miami in 4 years. It's crazy.
And then it was bad. And I loved the post afterwards because there was a video Haley Steinfeld did in the beginning of the season. They're like, "Oh, can you name the 4 AFC East teams?" And she's like, "The Buffalo Bills and their 3 sons." And so now every time that the Bills lose to an AFC East team, that pops up on my feed, and it's great.
Yeah. No, I mean, makes sense.
Yeah. But also, shout out Devon Achane. 174 yards and 2 tutties.
No, again, I mean, he would have a good argument for Big Dog, too, if Jonathan Taylor didn't do what he did.
Yeah.
Achane's awesome this year, too.
What's wild is we've talked about all these players. We didn't even talk about, I forget what team it was. There was a defensive guy that had 2 touchdowns this week.
Oh, was there?
Yeah. I forget who it was.
Oh, no. Yours, the Jets, I think, had a...
The Jets had... This dude had a kick return and a punt return. Yeah, but there were 2 defensive fumble 6s by the same guy.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Crazy. Yeah, no, the Jets... Dude, I had the biggest galaxy brain move of all time where all 3 of my leagues that have a defense, I started the Jets defense and the Browns. So all 3 of my leagues, I got 22 points off the Jets special teams.
That's funny.
Got 2 touchdowns.
But here, let me find the guy. DeMarcus Lawrence.
Oh. DeMarcus Lawrence is still playing. For some reason, I thought he retired.
Plays for Seattle. Number 0.
Right. He did go to Seattle. Holy shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Crazy. You guys are just out and saying Seattle's been that I've just forgot the DeMarcus Lawrence.
Dude, Seattle's just silently so good this year.
Oh, they're amazing.
Like I said it before we started recording, so you already know, but I'll say it again. I heard a stat. Sam Darnold has more touchdowns than incompletions the last 3 weeks, which is stupid.
I mean, they're just belt to assing everybody they go against. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's wild.
No, they're so good. But I mean, that's it for our Fiasco Awards. Do you got anything else you want to add?
There was something. Oh, I want to talk about the Thursday night game real quick. The Broncos versus the Raiders.
Oh,
what is your opinion on Bo Nix being picked as the Amazon Prime Player of the Game?
Dude, I was in a call with some of my friends when that game was going on, and I said the Broncos game script is the same every week. Bo Nix goes out there, he shits his pants for 4.5 quarters, right? He goes out, he looks like one of the worst starters in the league, and then he randomly gets just out of nowhere some big play. It's usually a rushing play. It's not a passing play. He'll just randomly get some rushing play that'll win the game for them. What happened in this game? Just some big rush that ices the game, and everyone's sitting there and they're like, holy shit, Bo Nix wills his way to another victory. And it's like, I get it. Like, when your guy makes the play to win the game, you get excited, right? But this guy cannot pass the football. Like, he is so inaccurate. It is ridiculous. And he really can only make plays with his legs. And there's been this trend in the last 3 years of the quirked up white boy rushing quarterbacks. You know, we got the Bo Nix, we got the JJ McCarthy, we got the Jackson Dart. And credit to Jackson Dart, he's definitely the best of the quirked up white boys that, like, is your father's favorite player. You know, like, he's definitely the best player. He's definitely the best of that group. But, like, it's the same thing when you watch JJ McCarthy this week, dude. Bo Nix and JJ McCarthy feel like the exact same player to me, where you just look at them passing, it's ugly as hell. JJ McCarthy has been worse than Bo Nix. I'm not going to try to, like, put them in the same camp there because that would be disrespectful to Bo. But it's the same type of optics where it's like you see that boy run and you're like, man, that boy nice, right? Like, look at it, look at his legs, look how fast he's moving. And then you see him pass the ball, and it's like the same, like, sinking feeling you get in your gut, like when you're watching, like, Nathan Peterman or Christian Ponder, you know, where you're just like seeing them drop back and pass, and you're just like, oh, that looked ugly. Oh, that didn't look good. You know?
You're just waiting for the camera to pan and then start going the other way.
You're just waiting to see the defender. You know, you're not like when it goes into a receiver's hands, you're like, oh shit, I didn't think that was possible. Like, and it's like there's been a couple of quarterbacks like that. I mean, like the Spurgeon Wins of the world, you know, like you're just like sitting there and you're like, man, I don't want to watch this guy play football. And guarantee Bo Nix is way better than those guys that I just shouted out. But it's like that same just like bozo gene, you know, that you're just like, dude, this guy can lose you the game. So I don't know what the fuck Amazon was smoking. I mean, I guess they had to give it to somebody. I mean, really nobody in that game probably deserved
anyone on the defense on either team.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That was one of the worst Thursday night games we've had in a while.
That was horrid.
Dude, I was so sad that Gino went back out there, man. I was ready to see Pickelsteins get on it again, you know. Pickett came out for one drop back. I think it's a terrible pass, I'm sure. But I just, I wanted to see the boy go out there, you know. What a bum. That guy also sucks at football.
What a bum.
Dude, we're probably going to get an ugly-ass Thursday night game this week, too. I mean, we got Jets-Patriots coming up. Like,
hell yeah.
Good Lord. I mean, the Monday game sucked, too. I don't know if you watched anything from the game last night. I didn't. I've kind of been boycotting Monday Night Football this year just because the matchups have been so ass. But it was supposed to be a good one. It was 10-7. And I don't know if you saw, too, honestly, the Eagles lost. I might have given the fiasco award to Nick Sirianni because they went for it on 4th and 1 in their own side of the field to turn the ball over to to Green Bay with like less than 2 minutes left in the game.
Oh, wow. No, I didn't watch anything of Monday night yesterday.
Yeah, no, I think they were around like the 45-yard line. I think it was like the 45-yard line is a 4th and 1, and they had Jalen Hurts drop back and throw like a 20-yard pass to A.J. Brown. That was incomplete. And then the Packers got the ball essentially in their field and could have kicked a field goal to win it, and they missed a 64-yard field goal to lose. But
I'm going to look at this game cast real quick because how did it not go anywhere?
Yeah, no, they like lost yards like the last like couple of plays. It was a ridiculous ending sequence. I didn't watch it, but I saw it like the next morning, and I was like, dude, that is some of the most disgusting football coaching I've ever seen in my life.
So, yeah, at the end of the fourth quarter, the Eagles punted it. Green Bay got the ball, took it all the way down to their 44, fumbled it on 4th and 1. The Eagles, 2-yard run, 4 plays, 4 yards. On 4th and 6, they incomplete deep left to A.J. Brown. So that's at Green Bay's 35. Jordan Love gets an incompletion, 18-yard pass to Melton to the Philadelphia 46. Spike the ball to stop the clock. Then Philadelphia took a timeout. Jordan Love threw an incomplete pass. And then, McManus missed a 64-yard short.
Okay. So I missed a couple of pieces there, but I was close. It was around the 45-yard line, 46-yard line. So.
Yeah.
No, ridiculous, dude. That's coaching incompetence. Like, it's insane that you go for it in that situation.
No, yeah.
All up by 3. Just out-coaching yourself.
It's funny. I feel like that's happening a lot this year where coaches are trying to play like 4D chess and then they end up just like playing checkers.
They're playing like they're playing Madden, dude. It's the same shit Derek would do on us, you know? Like, I'd absolutely see Derek with a 3-point lead just throw it 30 yards down the field to fucking just, like, tear the heart out of you, you know? Like,
no, yeah. But when was this? I wonder how many times this has happened where the Thursday night game and the Monday night game end in the same score.
Oh, yeah, they were both 10-7, huh?
And also, can we talk about the Sunday afternoon games as well? 44-22, 44-22, 42-26.
Oh, so close. That would have been crazy. All 3 of them being 44-22.
But a lot of games were really close this week. The only game that kind of wasn't is the Buffalo game. And if I told you that, you'd be like, probably Buffalo dog walked Miami.
Not the other way around.
Yeah.
No, it was a good week of football. I mean, I'm glad all 3 of our teams had a bye.
My team probably still lost, so.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe Burrow practiced.
Yeah, he did.
He might be back for Thanksgiving.
He can go out there and tear his shit again.
Yeah. Anywho.
Yeah, let's get into midseason awards. I got them listed in a row. We could do like the least exciting to most exciting, but I guess we'll just do the big ticket awards all the way down to the less interesting awards for all the filthy freaks out there that want to hear who we think is the best O lineman in the league. So
hell yeah, brother.
All right. So who do you got for MVP?
As much as like they won't do it, I really want Jonathan Taylor as MVP.
I get it.
But they just won't do it. And I don't like we said it before, they just kind of need to rename the award at this point. Of like
they should just do the same thing.
Quarterback award.
Well, do the same thing college does. Make it like the Peyton Manning Award for MVP. Make it the like I don't know who's got the most offensive players ever, but make it like that player's name award. You know, like we do the Biletnikoff and all that stuff for college football. It'd be cool to do it in the NFL.
Yeah, like have more awards. No one's gonna be mad at more awards, especially when they're position specific.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's fun to like sit here and like for the freaks like us that want to sit here and talk football for an hour. I mean, we can just sit there and be like, oh yeah, who do we think's the best receiver? Who do we think's the best running back? Who do we think's the best?
Like they added best protector. Like they did add a award.
Yeah.
But out of the non-position players, I really like how Matthew Stafford and Sam Darnold are playing right now. And I don't know, Stafford's last 3 games, 4 touchdowns in 3 straight games is stupid.
So we're on a pretty similar wavelength here. I think this is the Matthew Stafford like bias in me that's picking Stafford over. I would say I think Darnold's having a really good season. Who's the other QB that Drake May? Drake May is like what most people are saying. And I think Drake May is an interesting case. Like I think if you're looking at just numbers, it probably is Drake May. But I mean, dude, Stafford's got a 25-2 touchdown to interception ratio right now, man. Like he's just playing the best football of his life. At what is he, 38, 39? Something like that. I mean,
let's see,
Matthew Stafford age 37. I was wrong.
Still
37. I mean, he's 37. He's got a 25-2 touchdown interception ratio. I think the best touchdown interception ratio ever is Tom Brady with 28-2 or 28-3.
I'm shocked it's not Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, no, Brady. I think it was Brady's 2007 season. He just didn't throw any picks.
NFL career passing touchdowns interception ratio.
I think like Rodgers has had
Oh, this
more
is
touchdowns.
career. Aaron Rodgers is the best in his career.
Yeah, which makes a ton of sense. I mean, I think Rodgers probably has one that has more touchdowns but more interceptions, so the ratio is a little worse. But I'm pretty sure Tom Brady has like a 28-2 or 28-3 touchdown to interception.
28-2. Nick Foles in 2013, 27-2.
Dude, what a baller. What
Josh McCown in 2013, 13-1.
Yep.
We might see history this year, though. Apparently, Jalen Hurts is 16-1.
Well,
but when you throw the ball 3 times a game, it makes sense.
That makes sense.
But Aaron Rodgers' best year is 25-2.
25, which is what Stafford's doing right now. He's at 25-2.
They're tied, yeah.
And dude, I mean, I could see Stafford go out there, throw 4 more touchdowns with no picks, and then he's got the best ever with 29-2. You know.
Yeah, I do want to say though, I'm looking at like Tom Brady's and like Aaron Rodgers and Nick Foles. Nick Foles did it in 317 attempts for 203 completions. Brady did it in 432 attempts for 291 completions. Jesus. Aaron Rodgers had 597 attempts that year for 372 completions for almost 4,500 yards. 1,000 more than Tom Brady.
And that's what pisses me off about like how bad Rodgers played this weekend, because Rodgers has been playing so well this season, and like just prime Aaron Rodgers, man. I mean, like I just don't think there's a better passer of the football in NFL history.
No, yeah. I'm just looking at like overall though. In 2020, Aaron Rodgers had a 48-5.
Yeah, no, those 2 MVP seasons he got later in his career, the 2020 and 2021, ridiculous seasons, man.
Yeah, but like,
I mean, that's why people were picking the Jets to win the Super Bowl when he went there, man. Like,
but like, it's wild. It's like Rodgers, Brady, and Foles had the same amount of interceptions, but Rodgers was just chucking it, and still only 2 picks.
Stafford's is pretty good this year right now. He's at 208 completions for 310 attempts.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I could see Stafford breaking this record, you know, like, and I don't know, like, it's just.
Well, I mean, he only needs 4 more touchdowns.
Yeah, he really does. And like
4 more touchdowns and no more picks.
And dude, the thing is, but like, I could see him shattering it though, right? I mean, we still have half the season left.
Yeah.
I mean, he finished the season.
He'll throw more picks. He's going to throw more picks. Like, it's inevitable.
But, dude, I mean, he could end it with like a 40-4 or like
no, yeah. But that's the thing. He will be up in the 40s, but under 5.
Yeah. No, it's a stupid season. And I definitely get why people would pick May, but I don't know, man. I mean, like, what Stafford's doing this year is ridiculous. And the Rams look good, dude. Like, it's one of those things. I mean, they had a fluky ass loss to Philly too with that like blocked field goal for the touchdown the other way. I mean, I could see the Rams winning it all this year, and I think a major proponent of it is Stafford. You know,
a Rams Seahawks NFC Championship game.
Yeah, feed families, dude.
And then a Rams Colts Super Bowl.
Yeah, we're saying all this. It's going to be Chiefs Niners.
Yeah.
We're going to be like so hyped going into the postseason. We're like, dude, anything can happen. And then we're just
Chiefs Eagles once again.
Yeah, it's Chiefs Eagles, Chiefs Niners, you know. Dude, if the Niners get there this year, I would actually be a little hyped for the Niners because the Niners have gone through some shit. And the fact that they're still 6-3 is kind of insane.
Yeah. But all right, next award.
All right. Oh boy. Offensive Player of the Year. Who do you got?
Jonathan Taylor.
I concur.
If you're picking anyone else.
Now, the only person I think that's got an argument is JSN. But I'm a running back guy, so I'm picking Taylor. And I think Taylor's going to crack 2,000 yards on the ground. JSN could too in the air, but I think that's less likely.
If your quarterback's in the MVP race, your wide receiver is going to be in the OPOY race. So if you have a player where your quarterback is not in the MVP race, I'm going to pick him.
Yeah. No, and I mean Daniel Jones has had a great year too, but I mean just Jonathan Taylor has been so independently dominant. I mean, what he has 500 yards more than the next person. He's at 1100, and the next highest rush. Oh no, sorry, James Cook has 900. He still has almost. It looks like he has exactly 200 yards more than James Cook in second place, and I mean he's dominating in rushing touchdowns. He's got 4 more than Josh Jacobs. He's at 15. It's ridiculous. He has by far the most attempts, 189. McCaffrey fucking has 180. I'm trying to murder him again. No, I mean, it's just a ridiculous season for Jonathan Taylor. I don't know. And like I said, I wouldn't be shocked if he has 2,000 yards. I wouldn't be shocked if he's flirting with high 20 touchdowns. Like he could be somewhere in like the 25 to like 29 range,
Yeah, I mean, it's only 10 more touchdowns puts him at 25. He's at 15.
But let's see who has the.
If they clinch their division, his production is going to go down. They're going to not run him into the ground at the end of the year.
Who's got the most touchdowns in a single season? I think it's LT with like 28 or something, right?
Probably.
Yeah, LT at 28, Sean Alexander at 27. So, I mean, I think Jonathan Taylor is another person, like, you got the extra game out of there. I could see him looking to go against that. I mean, he's at 15 already. We got 8 weeks to play. Like,
Priest Holmes also had 27 touchdowns.
Oh, shout out Priest Holmes.
Yeah.
No, like I said, we got 7-8 weeks left to play for Jonathan Taylor. He just needs 13 more touchdowns. He's at 15. I could see it. He just had a hat trick, like it could keep piling on for him.
I still want to do these random NFL name, like at sports names, like things, see what we can do. Cause like LeGarrette Blount, like a dude you haven't said a name in forever.
Is he on this list, like the short list for like most touchdowns in a year?
15th at 18. So not very many, but he's 15th overall.
Dude, where's my boy? Oh my God. What's the name? Where's John Riggins at? Is he on this list? The old Commanders running back.
You said who?
Oh yeah, there he is, number 5, dude. My boy John Riggins.
Yeah, John Riggins.
Yeah.
1983 for 24 tutties, a long of 44, average 3.6 yards a carry.
It's innocent.
Dude, LT did that, averaging 5 yards a carry. That's wild.
Is it innocent OJ on the list? Where is he at? Okay. Yeah, he's down low. He only had 16 touchdowns. But still, 16 touchdowns in 14 games. Baller. Crazy.
Yeah. Jim Brown did it twice at 17.
Dude, I mean, it's crazy that O.J. Simpson ran for 2,000 yards in 14 games. I mean, craziest thing in his life.
Yeah. Dude, Sean Alexander's on this list like 8 times.
Yeah, Sean Alexander was a baller, dude.
Dude, 04 was wild. Him and LT were right next to each other. 2024 had James Cook, Derrick Henry, and Jahmyr Gibbs all at 16 touchdowns.
Dude, the early thousands running backs, man. I mean, there was just something different in their blood, dude. There was so many good performances. And I'm glad we're getting back there, dude.
No, what about that random Raheem Mostert in 23 in Miami with 18?
Dude, Raheem Mostert was a baller in Miami, man.
I had him in fantasy that year. Holy shit, was that great.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been a Raheem Mostert owner, unfortunately.
I had to pick him up on waivers, and it was the best waiver pickup I think I ever had.
Yeah, it's a good one. I mean, hey, didn't you wavered Puka too, right? Didn't you pick up Puka on waivers? Yeah, that's a good one.
After week 1, I was like, thanks.
Yep. Yeah, the worst part is like those week 1, especially in our dynasty league, those like week 1 performances. My team usually does really well in week 1, so like the waiver wire like claim is low, so I like never get like those guys.
Yeah,
but it's whatever. It's not the end of the world.
No, even my waiver wires this year, I had Joe Flacco and Jackson Dart.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I don't know if I had anybody super crazy so far this year.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, the fact that the Bum Patrol's 6-4, man, I'm pretty hyped about it. We're finally making a return. I got Woody Marks on taxi squad too. Like we can cause some damage.
Yeah. But talk about damage. Depoy, defensive player of the year. Who you got?
I got Aiden Hutchinson. And Aiden Hutchinson, I think there's a really interesting argument for a lot of other guys. I mean, you can always throw in Myles Garrett's bitch ass. You can always throw in Brian Burns.
I like Will Anderson this year.
Will Anderson, another great one. I mean, you can even make a case for like a Micah Parsons if you really wanted to, even though his like stats haven't been as like dominant as the other guys. But I mean, Micah Parsons and Will Anderson are just like leading great defensive teams. Nick Bonito had a really strong start. That's another good shout out. But I mean, Aiden Hutchinson, it's what's it called? It's the game, like it's the game-changing place for him. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, Garrett has the most sacks, or maybe Brian Burns has more. He might have one more, but I think like Garrett has like 10 or 11 sacks. 5 of them came in one game. Whereas Hutchinson's at 7 sacks. He's got 4 forced fumbles. You know, Garrett's only got 1. Parsons doesn't have any. And to me, I value turnovers way more than sacks for defensive players. I think whenever you get those GM changing plays, I mean, that's the most value you get out of an edge rusher. I mean, that's why I was always banging the drum of TJ over Myles Garrett. Obviously, one for my bias, right? But it was also because TJ Watt always had the disruptive plays, right? It was always the forced fumbles. It was the interceptions. It was those types of plays that I've always valued that more than like QB pressures that like Myles Garrett farms, right? And everyone like is like, holy shit, like look at all the pressures that Garrett gets. Look at all the, and it's like, yeah, but what actually happened on the play? The play ended with them throwing a 20-yard completion, you know?
Yeah.
Like that doesn't do anything for me. That doesn't move me. Whereas like when you look at Aiden Hutchinson, I think, you know, like he's just the more disruptive player this year. And he's probably not going to get it because, you know, the more stats analytical people are going to look at it and be like, well, how do you not go with Myles Garrett, who's playing defensive tackle and making these things, or sorry, defensive edge and getting these plays. But yeah, I don't know. I like Aiden Hutchinson a lot this year. And
no, I agree with that.
Especially after the injury he had last year too. I mean, just to bounce back like this and play the way he has.
Yeah, I agree with that Aiden Hutchinson. I mean, turnovers and just game-wrecking plays are wild. And Myles Garrett has been shut out so many times already this year. It's like, okay.
Yeah, I hate when like you look at a stat book and you're like, holy shit, Myles Garrett has 10 sacks. And it's like, yeah, he had 5 of them in one game, 3 of them in another game, and he's had like 3 games where he's had a goose egg, you know? Yeah. So it's like he's inconsistent at best, you know?
Yeah. But so yeah, I agree with that Aiden Hutchinson one. I like that. But I mean, Will Anderson, I could also argue with. They're kind of in the same boat. Just
I agree. I think Will Anderson's had a great year. Look at us so far, dude. 3 for 3. We're all matching. We're definitely gonna differ on this one. So who do you got for offensive rookie?
Offensive rookie. Go for it.
Okay. I have Gray Zabel for the Seahawks, the offensive guard.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they are going to give him this award. This isn't like what I think is going to happen. This is who I think deserves it the most. Because like I said, I don't think Aiden Hutchinson's going to get it either because they're not going to probably value those forced fumbles as much as I do. But, dude, I mean, Seattle was the worst offensive line in football last year. I mean, they were horrific. The thing is the reason I thought Seattle wasn't going to be good this year is because I felt like Geno could play better with a terrible offensive line than Sam Darnold could. Because when Sam Darnold's been in offensive line hell, like he was with the New York Jets, it was horrific. Like it was some of the worst football you ever watched in your life. And then he went to Minnesota, had a really good O-line, had really good weapons, looked really good. And I was like, okay, well, I like the pick for Seattle because, you know, they have good receivers and there's some good things going on. But I was like, this offensive line is going to get him destroyed. And when he gets pressured and when he gets guys in his face, he has those games like he did against the Rams where, you know, he's throwing multiple interceptions. He's playing terrible football. His ass is on the ground. Hasn't happened. That hasn't happened this year. And a big part of it is they added Gray Zabel, and he's just been this insane left guard that's just like completely taking care of his blind side, dude. I mean, he's only allowed 8 pressures, which is a 3.5% pressure rate, which is the lowest among all qualifying and offensive guards in the NFL. That's not just the rookie guards, dude. That's not like we're not just looking at like rookie guards. At every offensive guard in the NFL, he has a 3.5% pressure rate.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at a stat here. I'm looking at a stat here. He leads all guards with an 83.8% run block win rate. No one else in the NFL is over 78.3, meaning second place is closer to 20th place than the first place.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, dude. And I mean, dude, when you're offensive guard and like you're a rookie offensive guard and you haven't given up a sack, you're leading in the categories. I know, like, the best argument of like an offensive lineman coming out that should have won Offensive Rookie of the Year was Quentin Nelson. And he really probably should have won it this year, but his year, you know, he also had, that was Saquon Barkley's rookie year. That was a couple other guys' rookie year. I mean, it was a really stacked cast. And if you look at the other offensive rookies this year, I mean, people have been injured, you know, like I think Ibuka is a great shout out, but Ibuka's missed games. I mean, Tet hasn't really had that crazy of a season. Ashton Jeanty hasn't been all that was hyped up to be, at least just because of the offensive line is terrible. Not that he's been bad, right? But nobody's having a dominant offensive performance rookie-wise. And I don't know. I just think giving it to the O-lineman is the coolest thing you can do. And I think he's been dominant.
What's crazy is we don't agree.
Yep.
But no, it's a great pick. Great shout. But just going on the way the awards work, I'm going Ibuka. Yeah, he's missed time, but he still leads all rookies in yards and touchdowns.
Oh, and he's awesome, dude. I mean, I love Ibuka. The way he's been playing, he's been so dominant. And I mean, the fact that they haven't had Mike Evans in that receiving room and he's just stepped into Mike Evans' role and has been dominant.
So he kept them in the season with injuries.
Yeah.
Stepped up and stepped in.
I think it probably will be Ibuka. That's like if I had to pick who I think it would be, I think it would be him. But my heart wants me to have an offensive lineman rookie of the year.
That'd be sweet.
That'd be cool. Yeah, Ibuka's a baller, though.
Yeah.
All right. What about defensive rookie?
Abdul Carter.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Abdul Carter's just having a crazy year, too. I think let's see. He's got 34 pressures, same amount as Myles Garrett. Again, pressures aren't the most valuable stat to me.
No, the rookie has more than 17, though.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's just been dominant. He's been great. I mean, the Giants' defensive line has looked great with him. I remember shitting on the Browns for trading back and passing on Abdul Carter because I thought he was like a can't-miss prospect. And I mean, I think the Browns are going to be happy that they have that first-round pick next year, but it's still one of those things, too, where it's just like, I think Carter is going to be a very disruptive pass rusher for the next couple of years.
And I'm glad the Browns did pass on him, because imagine if they went out and drafted Abdul Carter and then went and got Carson Schweising or whatever his name is.
Yeah. No, that'd be crazy.
That defense is already scary.
Yeah, it would have been way scarier.
Like, that would be stupid. So thank you, Cleveland, for not bringing those people to the AFC North.
Dude, Carter has a 1.5% pressure to sack rate.
He has 20 quick pressures.
Yeah.
No other rookie is 9.
Yeah. So, I mean, the thing is like that pressure to sack rate, like that's going to go up. Like,
no, 100%. Sacks come.
Yeah. The sacks will come when you get into the backfield, you know, like.
It's like hitting. It's like baseball. You're in a slump, just keep swinging. Like,
absolutely.
You'll make contact.
Oh, no. The Giants defense should be really fun to watch soon because him and Brian Burns, I mean, that's a great defensive pairing.
Yeah.
All right. Who do you got for O-lineman of the year?
O-lineman. Where did my list go? Come back. Where did it go? Hello? I had it. Who did I said it earlier. No. I like Dawkins. with the Bills O-line.
Yeah.
But I know who you're going, so go for it.
Yeah, I'm picking Quentin Nelson.
Yeah.
And the reason is just because of how good the Colts O-line has been this year, how good Jonathan Taylor's looked, how little Daniel Jones has faced pressure. I mean, Nelson's a baller. I shouted him out earlier when I said he's probably the only other offensive tackle who should have won an Offensive Rookie of the Year. And, it's about time for him to start stacking up awards.
That's fair.
And I think we could see this be like a Quentin Nelson, like, yearly award. I mean, he's just that good of a guard.
No, yeah, he's really good. And yeah, I mean, I know you said Nelson before we even really started recording. But no.
I like Dawkins though. I mean, Dawkins has had a great season. I was looking at the award. Other people are saying Creed Humphrey. I mean, you can even make a fucking argument for Zabel to be here in his rookie year,
Yeah.
All right. Who do you got for Coach of the Year?
I feel like it has to be Steichen, right?
I do think Steichen is the obvious choice at 8-2.
Steichen or Vrabel, they've both done a lot with what they were giving. Or who's the Seahawks coach?
Isn't like Mike McDonald or something, or Mike something? Can't remember his name.
Yeah, Mike McDonald.
Yeah, I think those are the guys I would lean. I mean, those three I think have had great seasons. A dark horse one I think that is a good pick is Kyle Shanahan, just for how much the 49ers have had to overcome this season. Yeah. I mean, the fact that they're still 6-3 with all the injuries they've had, with how grim things have looked. I mean, getting the performance he's had out of Mac Jones the last few weeks. I mean, Mac Jones has been looking better than Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
So I don't think the 49ers are going to win their division, though, and I think they'll be like a sneak into the wild card. So I don't really think they're going to give it to Shanahan there. So for me, I actually lean Vrabel, I think, over Steichen. And not because I think what Vrabel's doing is more impressive than Steichen. I actually think the opposite. I think what Steichen has done in Indianapolis is more impressive than Vrabel. But I'm kind of projecting the end of the season, and I think the Patriots are going to have a better record than the Colts because I predict that the Colts will still win their division, will still be a top-seeded league team. But I think the wheels are starting to fall off a little bit,
Yeah, and I'm just looking. The Patriots had up until this week, they had the easiest schedule in all of NFL, and they have the 5th easiest to end the season.
Yeah, like they're not losing.
Play a lot. And they're also a couple of what's the dude's name? What's the running back?
Ramondre Stevenson.
Yeah, Ramondre Stevenson fumbles at the yard line away from being 9-1.
Oh yeah, I mean they got a fluky ass loss on their record, man. They lost to the bum ass Steelers, dude. Like
with 4 turnovers and almost still
five
turnovers, 3 in the end zone.
Notice that the Steelers can only win when they get fucking 12 turnovers. Yeah.
Shocking.
Really good roster. Really well constructed.
Yeah.
Good work, Omar Khan, you fucking idiot.
But
all right. Last award of the year. We got the comeback player of the year. And I imagine we are going to agree here.
Go for it.
I got Daniel Jones. I got Mr. Danny Dollars himself. I mean, he was arguably one of the worst starters in football last year. Honestly, not even arguably. I think he just was the worst starter in the NFL last year.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's playing the way he's playing now, I mean, dude, everybody's calling him by his nicknames again. Everybody was shitting on Daniel Jones. His full names. Now we got Indiana Jones. We got Vanilla Vic back in the building. We got Danny Dollars, Danny Dimes. Like, it's a good time to be in Indianapolis.
Seriously. Hold on, let me see.
Isn't he leading in passing as well? I think he's leading in yards.
Daniel Jones last year had the 28th most passing yards.
Yeah, he has the most currently.
Yeah, and he had an 8-7 touchdown to interception ratio, 44 QBR, 63% completion percentage.
No,
Then,
he's balling, dude. I mean,
yeah, now he has 70%, 15-7, as many ints in as many games, but teach their own.
dude, I'm looking at PFR right now. I got really confused because I thought Joe Flacco on here twice. And it's because he's actually listed on here 3 times because they have his combined stats and then they have his stats with just Cleveland and just Cincinnati. This is totally off topic, but his stats in Cleveland is he had 2 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. In Cincinnati, he has 11 touchdowns to 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
And I think one of the picks was just kind of a...
Yeah. But, no, I mean, Daniel Jones is fucking killing it, dude. And I think even if he kind of regresses through the rest of the season and kind of returns back to form, I still think I don't necessarily hate the Colts buying in on him. You know, like you have a capable starter. He's playing good football. Are you really going to nail somebody in the draft at like 20, whatever you're picking? No.
Not in this draft.
Just write it out with Daniel Jones. I mean, even in like a really stacked quarterback class, you're probably not getting the quarterback of the future at like 26 or 28 or whatever it would be, you know?
No. He's played himself into a job, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And I think as little as I think like Daniel Jones Super Bowl winner sounds, with this roster, I mean, it could happen. Like this roster is good enough that they could get there. And I mean, if they get him a number 1 receiver, because as much as I like the receivers, like I like Alec Pierce, I like Josh Downs, I like Michael Pittman. You get him a true number 1. I mean, he's got targets for days. You know?
Oh yeah, especially if they can retain the other 3.
Yep,
will be stupid.
Love Josh Downs. It's my boy. Cool. Well, that's it. That's all of our awards.
Yeah. So let us know what you differentiate on or agree with or call us stupid. One of the 3.
Yeah. No, I don't think we got too spicy there, but if we did, then call us out.
Yeah.
So we're already an hour deep, so let's try to go through these pick'ems as quick as possible, right?
We'll speed run some pick'ems.
All right. So
Thursday night prime time.
Oh, you got it.
Sorry, I'll read them off. You can go first.
Cool.
Thursday night prime time. New York Jets going to New England.
Give me New England.
New England, yep. Bright and early game, 7:30 a.m. The Commies take on the Dolphins in Madrid. Shout out poor Madrid to face the 3-7 Commies and the 3-7
Dolphins. Give me Miami.
Yeah, after last week and with the Commies injuries, yeah.
Yep.
The somehow 5-5 Panthers and the 3-6 Falcons.
Give me the Panthers.
I'll take Falcons at home. It seems like I feel like they lose then win, then lose then win. Like they just kind of go back and forth.
That's what I feel about the Panthers, and they just lost. I'm expecting a bounce back win. You know, like
yeah, we'll see whose bounce back is correct.
Yep.
The 2 teams coming off tough losses. The 6-3 Bucks against the 6-3 Bills at home.
Dude, I'm never gonna pick against Baker. I think
Bucks are 4-1 away. Bills are 4-1 at home.
Well, the Bucks are about to be 5-1.
I'm gonna go Bills.
Yeah, it's a better decision, but
yeah, it is what it is. 4-5 Texans who are playing hot versus the 1-8 Titans.
Yeah, give me Houston.
Yeah, give me Houston. Somehow the spread for New England and the Jets is bigger than the Texans and Titans, but to each their own. Bears versus Vikings.
Give me the Bears, dude.
Give me the Bears.
Mr. Acrylic.
The 7-3 Bears. Weird.
I know, dude.
The 5-3-1 Packers, who is 2-1-1 away, versus the 2-8 Giants.
Yeah, give
probably
me the Pack.
no Jackson Dart.
Give me the Pack.
Give me the Pack. Oh, we play each other this week. I didn't know that. The 3-6 Bengals against the 5-4 Steelers.
I mean, we just gotta win this one, right? I mean, we just.
Flacco is coming off a bye week.
I mean, we just There's no way we. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna pick the Steelers. I don't feel good about it.
I'll pick the Bengals. Yeah, I don't feel good.
Hell yeah.
Granby Flacco coming off a bye week, rolling out of bed, walking in the Acrisure Stadium for the 700th time in his career.
Hey, he'll be our starter next year.
Hopefully, then he hits the Infinity Gauntlet.
Circle, yeah.
The 7-3 Chargers going against the 5-4 Jaguars.
Give me the Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers. This is a big one. 7-2 Seahawks against the 7-2 Rams.
Give me the Rams. Give me Stiffy Staff.
I'll go Seahawks. I'm going to be different.
It's a toss-up.
No, yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Be good.
Here's another weird one. 6-4 Niners versus the 3-6 Cardinals.
Yeah, give me the 49ers.
Give me the Niners. Somehow, they're going to be 7-4. 4-5 Ravens versus the 2-7 Brownies.
I would love Cleveland to just do something for once, but they're not going to.
They're not going to.
Yeah, give me the Ravens.
4-5. Yeah, Ravens. Somehow the Ravens are going to be tied for the division lead after this week.
Yeah, shit, they might, man.
After being 1-4.
Fucking kill me. I mean, there's just nothing worse than seeing Baltimore at the top of the division,
Yeah.
This
is a first real test for the Broncos. 5-4 Chiefs in Denver against the 8-2 Broncos.
Give me Kansas City.
Yeah. Give me Kansas City. Another good Sunday night game. 6-3 Lions versus the 7-2 Eagles.
Give me the Lions.
Yeah, give me Lions. I just don't like the Eagles. I don't
either. They win these fluky-ass games, dude.
Another crappy Monday night game. The 3-5-1 Cowboys against the 2-7 Raiders in Vegas.
Dude, this game actually might be a banger, though. I mean, Dak and Gino just going out there throwing up bombs.
Dude, I hope Genty pulls out a Jonathan Taylor game.
Dude, he might. I mean, it's literally the immovable object, or it's the movable object versus the stoppable force of the Raiders O-line and the Raiders O-line and the Cowboys pass rush.
Literally.
We're just watching bums against bums in that lineup.
Oh, wait, the Cowboys, we get to see their picks, their trades.
Oh, yeah.
Logan Wilson and Quentin Williams.
I mean, dude, Logan Wilson's got a lot of reps this year, too, so he's going to make a difference.
He went from he woke up 3-6, or he went to bed 3-6 and woke up 3-5.
He went from the worst defense in the league to probably the worst defense in the league. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Moving up in the world. Give me the Cowboys in a 55-52 game.
The over-under is 50.5.
Yeah, dude. I think you could double that. I think it's gonna be a 105-point game.
Oh, that is the only 50 up there. The next closest is 48 or 49.5.
What did I put for the tiebreaker? What did I put in the tiebreaker for Pick'ems? I put 63 points for the tiebreaker. Yeah,
that's probably fair.
33-30 game incoming.
Yeah. Sick.
That's it for us. Thank you for watching. As always, make sure to give us 5 stars on Spotify. It helps a lot. Make sure to check us out on all of our social media platforms. We are most active on Instagram, but that doesn't mean you get to neglect the rest of our platforms. So please go follow them. I told you them at the beginning. It is Fourth Down Fiasco for everything besides Twitter. It is _pod. Always check out our YouTube. I like to plug that the most because that's where we get our exclusive interviews, and we should be getting some at some point when we get close to the ELF season. I think we'll probably, even though the NFL will be ramping up with playoffs, we'll probably try to get our interviews before players are going back to practice and things like that. So
100%.
So yeah, we appreciate it as always, and have a good one. Hugs and kisses.
Peace.